Newton-Raphson method. Here the formula is xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash xn for n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. I am not explaining the derivation of this formula. I am only giving the formula. Here the formula is xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn by f dash xn for n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay. Now in this case, here we will take two consecutive integers a and b, so that f of a and f of b have opposite signs. Okay, here if a and b are two consecutive positive integers, such that f of a and f of b have opposite signs, then the root of the question, that is f of x is equal to 0, lies in between a and b. Then if mod f of a is less than, suppose mod f of a is less than modulus of f of b, numerically, then we will take a as the first approximation. Of the root. Now here the first approximation can be denoted as by x1. Okay. If mod f of a is less than mod f of b numerically, then we will take a as the first approximation, and the first approximation can be denoted by x1. Then we will further move for other approximations. The first approximation is further improved by Newton-Raphson formula. Now we can apply the first approximation, the value of the first approximation in this formula. Then we can find out the second approximation, then the third one, and so on. Okay. First question, find the real root of the equation x raised to 4 minus x minus 9 is equal to 0 by Newton-Raphson method. correct to 3 decimal places. First let f of x is equal to x raised to 4 minus x minus 9. Put x is equal to 1. Then we will get f of 1 is equal to 1 raised to 4 minus 1 minus 9, which is equal to minus 9. And putting x is equal to 2, we will get 2 raised to 4 minus 2 minus 9, which is equal to 5. Here we can use the calculator. Now here we can see that f of 1 and f of 2 are of opposite sign. The real root of f of x is equal to 0 thus lies in between 1 and 2. Also we have here modulus of f of 2 is less than modulus of f of 1. That means here we can take the first approximation as x1 is equal to a. In the place of a we have 2. Therefore, x1 is equal to 2. Now we can use Newton-Raphson formula. By using Newton-Raphson formula, we have xn plus 1 equal to xn minus f of xn by f dash xn. By using this formula, we can find out the second approximation by putting n is equal to 2. N is equal to 1. We will get x2 is equal to x1 minus f of x1 by f dash x1. x2 equal to x1 minus f of x1 by f dash x1. So we have to find out f of x1 and f dash x1. Okay. X is equal to x raised to 4 minus x minus 9, and f dash x is equal to 4x cube minus 1. From this f of x raised to 4 minus x minus 9, and the derivative of x is 4x cube minus 1. Okay. Now the second approximation by using that formula is given by the second approximation is given by again x2 equal to x1 minus f of x1 by f dash x1. Now substituting the values of f of x1 and f dash x1 in this formula, we will get it as x1 minus f of x is like this. Therefore, f of x1 is x1 raised to 4 minus x1 minus 9 by f dash x1 is 4x1 cube minus 1, which is equal to, on solving this, multiplying with this, we will get 3x1 raised to 4 plus 9 by 4x1 cube minus 1. Now in this we can substitute the value of x1, which is equal to 3 into 2 raised to 4 plus 9 by 4 into 2 raised to 3 minus 1. On solving, we will get it as 57 by 31, which is equal to 1.8. Third approximation is given by putting n is equal to 2 in the formula, we will get x3 as x3 equal to x2 minus f of x2 by f dash x2, which is equal to, substituting, we will get 3x2 raised to 4 plus 9 by 4x2 cube minus 1. Putting x2 is equal to 1.8, that is the previous result. We will get 3 into 1.8 the whole raised to 4 plus 9 by 4 into 1.8 the whole cube minus 1. Now the answer will be 1.81. That is the third approximation. Now the fourth approximation is given by using the same formula by putting n is equal to 3. This x4 is equal to x3 minus f of x2 by f of x3 by f dash x3. Now the formula is 3x3 raised to 4 plus 9 by 4x3 raised to the power 3 minus 1, which is equal to 3 into x3 is 1.81 the whole raised to 4 plus 9 by 4 into 1.81 the whole raised to 3 minus 1. Its own calculation, we will get 1.813. Here we can see that 1.8, then 1.81, then 1.813. Therefore, hence the root is, the real root of f of x is equal to 0, correct 3 decimal places, is we can see that 1.813. Okay. Second question is compute the real roots of x log x to the base 10 minus 1.2 equal to 0, correct to 3 decimal places. Now f of x is equal to the given function, that is x log x to the base 10 minus 1.2. Now we can put x is equal to 1, so that f of 1 is equal to 1 into log 1 to the base 10 minus 1.2, and which is equal to 1 into, as we know, log 1 is 0, 1 into 0 minus 1.2, that is minus 1.2. Now put x is equal to 2. We will get 2 into log 2 to the base 10 minus 1.2. Now we can calculate log 2 to the base by using a calculator. That is, here I am taking log 2, which is equal to, you can see it is 0.3010. Okay, so I am substituting here 2 into 0.3010 minus 1.2, which is equal to minus 0.5980. The calculations can be done using a calculator. Now here the value is negative, here also negative. Therefore we will take the third value to get a positive value, that is 3 log 3 to the base 10 minus 1.2. Here putting x is equal to 3, we get 3 log 3 to the base 10 minus 1.2. We can calculate the value of log 3 with the help of a calculator, that is again taking log 3, which is equal to, you can see the value is 0.3010. 0.4771, isn't it? Therefore, writing 3 into 0.4771 minus 1.2. Now the value is 0.2313. Therefore, we'll get two consecutive values. One of them is negative and other one is positive. Therefore, here we have f of 2 and f of 3 are of opposite signs. Therefore, the root lies, therefore we can see that the real root of f of x is equal to 0 lies in between the two values 2 and 3. Okay. Now mod f of 3 is less than mod f of 2. We take the first approximation as x1 is equal to 3. Now f of x is equal to x log x to the base 10 minus 1.2. Therefore, f dash x is, here applying the UV formula, first we have u into v, isn't it? First I am taking v, that is log x to the base 10. Now derivative of x is 1. Then plus second u into derivative of this log x to the base 10. What is derivative of log x to the base 10? Derivative of log x to the base a is 1 by x log e to the base a. By using that formula, we can write it as 1 by x log e to the base 10. Okay. Now this is equal to log x to the base 10 plus x and x cancels. The value of log e is, log e to the base 10 is 0.4343. That also we can calculate using the calculator. Now the second approximation can be, is given by using Newton-Raphson formula. x2 is x1 minus f of x1 by f dash x1. Now substituting we will get x. Now x2 equal to x1 minus f of x1 by f dash x1. That is equal to x1 minus, in the place of f of x put x1. Then we will get x1 log x1 to the base 10 minus 1.2. That is in the numerator divided by, for f dash x1 substitute x1 in f dash x, we will get log x1 to the base 10 plus 0.4343, that is in the denominator. This again can be simplified, that is the denominator the same thing, log x1 to the base 10 plus 0.4343. In the numerator we have, on multiplying this and subtracting with this term, we will get 0.4343 x1 plus 1.2. Now we can substitute the value of x1 is, the x1 is, the first approximation is 3, therefore we have 0.4343 into 3 plus 1.2 divided by logarithm of 3 to the base 10 plus 0.4343. The value of log 3 to the base 10 can be calculated using calculator. Now this becomes equal to, again, 1.3029 plus 1.2 divided by the value of log 3 is 0.4771 plus 0.4343, and which is equal to 2.7. Third approximation is given by x3 equal to, substituting n is equal to in Newton-Raphson formula, we will get x3 equal to x2 minus f of x2 by f dash x2, and which is equal to the above formula. We'll substitute it, that is 0.4343 into x2 plus 1.2 divided by log x2 to the base 10 plus 0.4343. The place of x1 we'll substitute x2. Okay, then 0.4343. Now substituting the value of x2, that is 2.7 plus 1.2 divided by logarithm of 2.7 to the base 10 plus 0.4343, which is again equal to, on simplification we'll get 1.1726 plus 1.2 divided by log 2.7 is 0.4314 plus 0.4343. In these cases also we can take calculator, we can use of it. Then the final value is 2.74. Now the fourth approximation is given by using the same formula. We'll get x4 as x3 minus f of x3 by f dash x3. Here for x2 substituting x3, we'll get 0.4343 x3 plus 1.2 divided by log x3 to the base 10 plus 0.4343. Now substituting the value of x3, that is the previous value, we'll get it as 0.4343 into 2.74 plus 1.2 divided by logarithm of 2.74 to the base 10 plus 0.4343. Okay, substituting the value of x3 here. Now this becomes equal to the final value. I am going to write down the final value, that is 2.743. 2.743. So here we can see that the first approximation is 2.7, then second approximation is 2.7, third is 2.74, and fourth is 2.743. Therefore, we can take the real root as the real root of f of x is equal to 0 correct to 3 decimal places. Correct to 3 decimal places as 2.743. This is the final value. Okay.